Hello, this is Space Raven Baduk. My name is Justin, and welcome back to another casual review. I swear I will review games where I lose one of these days, but I get really excited when I win. So let's go over this game that I just played against 6Q. And mind you, I've only beaten a 6Q on, or I've beaten a 5Q on OGS with kind of faster time settings. I wasn't sure if that had to do with it. But this is my first time properly, beating a 6Q player on OGS, at least after the rating change. I've been playing 1 star point and a 3-4, just been trying to practice this opening. And my opponent goes for this AI thing where I know there is this, and then black Tenukis and white goes there, and then they do some kind of dance here. I don't know the Joseki here. So I'm kind of eyeing that thing, like, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And I just go for this approach. Obviously, this is a pretty standard, I think. And my opponent, I'm like so used to people just going off Joseki and doing random stuff, like Tenukiing from here or whatever. But we fully play out that Joseki, and my opponent approaches me. I back off. Very standard stuff here. Now at this point, normally I play here, and we end up with something like this. I can go down this way or this way, right? That's the normal Joseki, but there's a lot of complications. For example, if I go down this way, we can start a fight that I don't remember how to start. Or something like this, I forget how it goes, but anyway, yeah, like this, right? Something like that. But there's just like other stuff, and I'm not super confident, and I was just like, you know what, today I'm gonna try this. And there was conflicting information about this one. I mean, not really conflicting, but this was suggested by Dwyron, otherwise known as Bats, for people at SDK level to use, because it's very simple and it doesn't require you to know all those complicated variations that come out of this ever so popular move. But GoPro Yanu, in her Joseki video, recommends this Joseki up to SDK, and once you reach SDK, she recommends you play this one. So I was kind of like, I was playing this one for a while, but I do see Dwyron's point about it being very complicated, and I don't actually know everything that can happen. So I decided to follow Dwyron's advice. This is his exact advice he had on stream one time, or recently, to just play this. And GoPro Yonu actually covers this and says, look, this one, it's okay, it's solid, it's simple, but you can be attacked from this side. So just be careful. And I was like, okay, well, I'm aware of that. And this is some thick shape for black here, and I take an enclosure. Okay, very standard opening. And look what happens. So this player clearly understands this weakness about this version of the Joseki, and I just deal with it. I mean, it's obviously not like the weakest shape, but we start a little bit of a running battle, and I'm just trying to make good shape here. I'm like, okay, look, I guaranteed myself at least one eye here. That's pretty good. And I'm just kind of, I realized that black's kind of hell-bent on making it really hard for me to live over there for some reason, even though I already have like an eye. And so I just kind of like note that there is a little bit of a me-eye situation here, because if black, so like let's say I come here, if black tries to, I don't know, this doesn't, you can't even cover me up with one move, but let's say he successfully covers me up with one move. Wait. This is the wrong position. This one, right? So once black makes this move, right? Now I'm thinking, okay, once I have this, I'm allowed to go up this way, because if black can cover me with a move, I can create an eye here. Or if black tries to come down under and do something like that, I can just jump out. That was the idea. And this was a strange move to me, because it seems like Black is kind of jealous. Like, I'm making this wall towards my enclosure over there. I mean, it's not oriented like a normal enclosure to extension orientation, but well, look, Black, you have like a weak group right there. We're fighting right now. You're going to create another weak group? Okay. And so Black does a bunch of stuff to try to do that, and I'm just trying to live. I'm just trying to get out and make sure I'm good. Realizing that I've got a fairly settled group on the right. Black's got another settled group on the right. I've got a weak group in the middle. Black's got two weak groups in the middle. And so I'm thinking this is an advantageous fight for me. And this thing happens. It's an interesting thing where I threaten to connect up. Right? And Black's like, nope, you're not connecting up. Fair enough. And at this point, I'm looking for a bit of a co-threat. I know it's kind of like a two-step co but I say, look, I'm going to disconnect you over here. If you don't do anything about that. And I'm like, okay, so if I disconnect at this point, Black can just connect up here. So I definitely respond here, and I play this tiger's mouth. So there's, again, Miai. So if Black tries to prevent me, well, I'm actually connected no matter what here. I realize. But anyway, yeah, so that's, I guess, pointless to analyze. Black connects against that peep to make the larger part. Connected up there and escaped, and I connect both groups bottom here. So I'm very happy with this. I'm thinking, look, we caused a little bit of a scuffle, and it turned out in my favor because I was able to settle one of my groups. And so, you know, the right group here, which was not fully alive, is pretty much alive now, along with this middle group, and I'm quite happy. I didn't want to give the Tenuki away, so I responded to that. I thought Black would try to enclose me more. I do a little bit of a forcing move here. And here I'm still just trying to figure out what my strategy is, and I'm just kind of playing moves. This might be a good point for me to play a big point. I do this turn to see if I can get a little more influence towards the side here, but it's really bigger over here. I'm thinking that it looks like AI likes this move. Oh, that's Black. Never mind. Here I'm thinking this is like a settled state now. I know I want to put pressure on this Black group in the middle, but I kind of just play kind of a bunch of moves that are not super consequential upon review. It is good to keep my groups coming out, but I do think I've been ignoring this big point for quite some time. I am trying to make a little bit of some points over here on the side here, which Black effectively reduces, and I'm spending a little too much here. I think I'm starting to realize that, and it's getting frustrating containing this dragon, and I just kind of give up, and I just take the large point, which is this is where I kind of break out of this mentality of like trying to chase this dragon down, because I know it's not going to be productive, and it's looking kind of hard, right? Like I got this group disconnected over here. I got to take care of myself. I got to get some points. Black is still kind of like trying to make sure this group in the middle lives, and this was actually quite a turning point, I think, because as soon as I start thinking in terms of points, Black is like jumping on this opportunity to make sure he's alive, and spends a move taking this, well, threatening this Atari first, and I ignore this, and I play this just so that I can have more potential towards my top group. So strengthen, kind of mutual strengthening between this middle island group and the top group with a base over there. And black spends another move connecting these groups, making a Tenuki here, which allows me to secure even more territory. And now black's getting jealous again. And from here, I'm not thinking I want to let black go under like this or something like that. I'm thinking, look, it's time to fight. It's time for you to stay inside these borders. It's time for me to get my influence. If you live, you live. I was expecting a tiger's mouth here or something, but I guess, I don't know. I guess it's kind of grim either way. There's a bit of a scuffle here. I'm kind of doing a lot of reading at this point, looking at its, what's it called? Liberty counts, and black, I don't know if this was purposeful, but it seems to sacrifice this giant group for some hope of potential here with this other group that's also super, super weak. And eventually black just kind of gets tilted over here. You can kind of see in the rhythm that they were playing, like really jerky, like quick, fast moves like this one that don't make sense. Like that one, right? Just random moves. They were just kind of trying to deal with the fact that they lost all those stones, I think. And I'm happy now, right? I'm happy. Black has just crystallized my territory down to the bottom left. I got all these captures, and I'm trying to make sure I play a good, even, peaceful game from now on. And I just want to keep my cool. And if things like this happen, where there's a double Atari that I missed, I'm okay with it. I'm just like, you know what, take it. And here I was really debating. Black is really a fan of leaving behind weaknesses. Like I could have taken this Tenuki, but right. So here I was debating. Okay, is it bigger to take the Tenuki or this move? I think I like this move because not only does it strengthen this group and create a wall here, it also creates an opportunity for a net if that stone were ever to try to escape. Black tries to invade. This is not territory really, and black is trying to create I don't know what this is really. It looks like, you know, I'm gonna be passive or something, and black is expecting something like that, which actually it doesn't look bad now that I do that. But I'm just kind of like, you know what, there's other stuff here. There's like, you know, and I do take more of the share through that, but it doesn't really go very well later on. There's some weakness here that I did not see. If you see here, this Atari, ooh, that's painful, right? Another Atari. And if I were to escape with that stone, this group on the right over here, this is in danger. You could even do something like this. Or maybe not. Maybe not, but still. Okay, anyway, this move's better. Yeah, so I took a look at that situation and I was like, you know what, I'm ahead. Let's cut my losses. Let's just give those stones up. And it was fine, right? I was a little sad. My area up top did not look as big as it used to. But I did get this monkey jump in. I guess I kind of glossed over that. Getting another monkey jump in. Ooh, I think I might have made a mistake over here during the monkey jump sequence. I don't know why I did this. I think... yeah. yeah. I made a. I think my. I think Black's not very aware of the monkey jump stuff, and they could say the same about me, but. Yeah, I have to respond here to the monkey jump in order to use it, right? Because I just kind of did the one monkey jump down there. I believe I have to. Yeah, that monkey jump doesn't work anymore. I shouldn't be responding to it. I mean, if anything, I should do this, right? But anyway, another monkey jump down there. I actually do the second move this time. Then I do another monkey jump. This is kind of another monkey jump too. And I'm thinking like, look, this one I can actually go in. Oh, and DDK moment of the game. This move, like what? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And I won this game, by the way. So you know you can make a couple DDK moves here. I like this move here. These two moves are very happy for me to be able to force these Ataris to get this wall over here, strengthen a lot of the to get rid of a lot of the Aji here. Black overplays a little bit here, and then it's endgame. Endgame is fairly boring. There's not really much going on. There's a little co-fight that happens over here. And that's it. And that's the game. And I won by how many points? 25.5 points. Pretty happy about this one. Obviously, every game I play, I make mistakes. But some of them I win, some of them I lose. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. See ya.